this is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on two of my knives. I have two knives on the table. We'll get into that in just a second. But first, please follow me at Knife Standards. You can follow me on Instagram. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for a lot more knife content and weekly knife reviews. All right, cool. So let's get this out of the way. You guys can see my my little maintenance setup. I have my kind of maintenance work mat. I have some new parts that I will tell you about in a second. Got some cotton patches, my fulcrum, some extra bits, Q-tips, and then my new dedicated driver for disassembly and all that good stuff. I have two knives to work on today. I have the Orion Solaris, which is a pretty cool budget button lock. And I also have the Nicholl Knives EDC drop point, which is a custom fixed blade. So the work that needs to be done, I think I'm going to do the Solaris first. What needs to be done on this guy, I already did a video on both of these knives, by the way. So definitely check them out. But I did a scale swap of the Solaris. I did not make a video of that, but I did a scale swap and kind of tuned the action, disassembled it, all that stuff, and got the action to be really pretty solid, pretty good. And I like these scales much more than the G10. The original G10, now they're this pretty cool raindrop carbon fiber. And I did a review on this guy. The only thing that was still bugging me, even after I tuned it, was the clip. Still has some movement. Not a huge deal, but I commented on it in my video. David, the man behind Orion Knives and the designer of the Solaris, reached out and he said, hey, it might be the barrel spacer, and I'll send you, if you want, I'll send you 2 new screws and a new barrel spacer. If you want to try replacing it, and that might help the clip situation. So I said, yeah, sure, let's do it. So he sent him over. He's been super cool. His customer service is awesome. He's like a true knife guy. So yeah, he's been super easy to deal with. Super cool, super nice guy. And he sent those over. So for this guy, I'm going to go ahead and replace the barrel spacer and the 2 screws. That will be coming up first. And for this guy, this is kind of like a rugged, outdoor EDC, fixed blade. And it has this super aggressive jimping, which is sharp, but I actually like it. I think it kind of fits not only the aesthetic of the knife, but what it's used for. The bad news is on the choil, these edges are pretty sharp, and that's definitely kind of cutting into my pointer finger and making it uncomfortable. Again, I don't mind the jimping. I think that feels great, but the little sharp edges under here are bugging me. So I'm also going to try and file those down and smooth these edges out a little bit. So if you want to skip to the fixed blade, that's coming up later. I'll go ahead and file these down in just a bit. But first, let's go ahead and get into the Solaris. So button locks can be tricky, but we'll go ahead and do our best. You guys can watch me struggle with this. Hopefully it's not that serious of a disassembly. Got T8 going on, so I'll get the pivot out, get that to the side. What else? Okay, so I'm pretty sure these are, I think the body screw is free spinning. There goes the little collar thing. So go ahead and get that. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Go ahead and get that kind of locked into place with a bit and then another driver, so we can get the body screw out. Cool. Get the bit out of the way. Body screws out. And what else? Oh yeah, so from what I remember, there should be a long screw and a short screw. Okay, I'm gonna, in the clip, I'm gonna put that to the side. And then, yeah, this knife is getting ready to pop open on me. Because there is a spring in there, that's what the button pushes, you know, for the button lock. Okay, so I got the long screw out of the way. Got this stuff to the side. Now let's see what is going on in here. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. And this guy should just kind of pop open, hopefully. There we go. All right, cool. So again, it's kind of button locks are kind of a pain, but we will do our best. So, okay, so this barrel spacer is, let's see if you guys can see this, kind of out of the view. So that barrel spacer, kind of back spacer barrel is still in there. This is the one I need to replace. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And I will get the new one that David sent over. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in place. Kind of get this stuff lined up and get that guy seated in there. Now let's go ahead and see if can we just keep this all together? Hopefully. All right, no, I might have to, let's go ahead and try it like that. See if we can just, no, it fell out. All right, maybe if I put that in there, and then I can just kind of sandwich everything together, hopefully. Is that gonna work, or am I gonna have to like layer this guy in there? Oh, yeah, all right. Snapped in. Cool. I think that was, wow, we just saved a lot of time on that guy. All right, I think I can go ahead and put the collar in, tighten the pivot a little bit, and I'm kind of pressing on the other side of the pivot so it doesn't pop out. It is a D-shaped captive pivot, which is great. Thank you for that, David. Nice. So now what is next? Let's go ahead and do the body screws, or body screw. Get the, so it needs to go on this side. Where is, okay, so it's right there. Get that. It's kind of hard to see with the raindrop carbon fiber, but I got it. Now I'm gonna try and balance this. Get that driver in. Hopefully I'm in view of the camera. Shit, all right. And we did it, okay, cool. So I'm just screwing the body screw in. And it's wiggling all over the place, but whatever. All right, cool, got the body screw attached. Now, what is next? So we gotta do what we came for. I got the clip. I am a righty, so the clip should be on this side. Clip on. And get the long screw through there. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. The little mini screw in this side. Okay, get that nice and tight. And get this nice and tight. Cool. Let's see the action. Pretty good. Centering, pretty good. Snappy. Whew. Here's a test. Hey. All right. Oh, wait. There is still a little movement. Hold on. I'm going to try and unscrew this a little bit. Nice. So there was a little bit of movement. and I think it's because the clip was not seated. There's like a little cutout, you can see that, and I kind of moved it over a little bit, and now it is solid, no movement. Whew, you're the man, David. Sweet, problem solved. And no movement on the clip. Awesome, maintenance complete. I'm gonna put this to the side. One down and one to go. So this is going to be done with this little ceramic file thing from, I think it's from Spyderco. And we are just going to kind of scrape down, file down that edge and see, oh, so much better. Amazing, amazing. This is my first time using a file like this. So kind of smooth and wow. Jeez, you got to invest in one of these. If you're into your knives, and wow, what a lifesaver. And it's taking off, you know, barely any material. It's really just kind of, wow, so nice and smooth. And you can kind of feel just like kind of feedback with the ceramic file, because when it's smooth on the steel, it just kind of slides right past it. It's very smooth and kind of glides, and then when it encounters a rough patch, you feel it, you know, kind of on the file. So this needs a little bit more on that edge. Wow, huge difference, unbelievable. This one needs a little bit more. Amazing. Ah, my finger is much happier. So comfortable now. Shit. All right. Really nice. There's still a little bit more. It looks like I'm not doing anything, but I barely am touching it. I'm just kind of gliding it over. So comfortable. That just saved this knife. Even though this is an epic handmade creation, custom knife, just that little bit of sharpness on here was starting to really kind of bum me out. But now, I couldn't even do this before. Like it would, you know, cut me or irritate my finger. But now, so smooth and comfortable. Yes. I might go back a little bit and kind of touch this knife up just a touch with this ceramic file. But for now, this is comfortable enough to carry. And get it back in my sheath, and I can get it on my belt. Thank you guys for watching. This has been some Knife Standards maintenance. I think I'm going to do some more disassemblies and stuff like that if you want to see it. So let me know in a comment if you want more stuff like this. You know, me working on my knives or disassembling or cleaning, whatever. Or if you want to see a particular knife, if you want to see what's inside a particular knife, it'll be an adventure taking apart knives. So anyway, thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys later. This has been Knife Standards.